Hello, everyone. How are you doing? So today I want to ask you a question. What would the next technological revolution look like? Think about it. Humans have come a long way, from mastering fire, creating tools, the Industrial Revolution, airplanes, space travel, AI, but what's next? The next frontier is biotechnology, and we're bringing it into our cities, directly into our cities, in a way that's truly unlike anything that's been done before. We're creating technologies that transform green areas from liabilities into assets, generating value economically, aesthetically, and experientially. And today I'm excited to show you how we're doing it. So we start with a short video introducing our main technologies, then we go a little closer to each of them and show you some of the projects we've been working on.
I will talk about uncertain dreams. I want to tell you about a reality already transforming our world. A new world where biological reactors beneath our parks host a microverse of life, interacting with organic matter in our soils to generate electricity, save water, and balance heat. An engine that works without harming any living being while cleaning the same air we breathe. Millions of liters of water are saved yearly thanks to installations worldwide. For the first time, green areas yield economic returns. Nature in our cities provides money instead of expending it. A biotech revolution is emerging. But a revolution wouldn't be a revolution just for the material impact. What if we could communicate with nature? What if, with the touch of a living plant, we could activate anything around us, creating a gateway to the unexpected, activating lights, sounds, creating art, and storing memory within nature? And when night falls, a magical spectacle arises. Life unveils bioluminescent plants for the first time in our cities, reducing light pollution and energy use, letting us see the stars again. But this is no longer a dream. Biotech buildings and parks are a reality. We develop them from scratch or adapt existing ones. And now, even entire biotech cities are illuminated. And while the Industrial Revolution reshaped civilization, now it is humanity's turn to recover nature. Now it's life's turn. Welcome to the Biotech Revolution.
So we've been 10 years developing these technologies that you've seen, and we'll take a closer look now. And for these technologies that we have developed, we received several distinctions, such as the European Parliament gave us the award of Most Innovative Company of Europe, Google the award of the Most Disruptive Company in the world, and we're working with NIM as their official biotech supplier. So this is where we're located in the world, basically in Spain and in Saudi Arabia. And we're creating the first biotech buildings and cities in the world by applying these technologies. So we've seen these technologies, but there's something important to mention. We can be the whole landscape of the project, or we can be even the consultant to see how we can fit these technologies into your designs. And everything will be adapted to your budget, whether you want something premium or more traditional. And here comes the first technology, the biopanel, which is a biological battery that can be placed at ground level or up to 1 meter deep. No need to see it, and will generate electricity, water, and compensate heat as well. And it's the first system in the world that will give a return on investment in green areas. And this is how we're doing it. We have natural microorganisms that are inside the soil, and with this, we can generate electricity, water, and compensate heat. And this is how it looks like, the system. So it's 44 by 44 centimeters and 25 centimeters high, and we have 2 layers. In the upper layer, we'll place basically any plants, and we'll be working with local soils and local plants as well. And something important, we have already checked that this works in really hot weathers. And the second layer is where this magic happens. So let's take a closer look on how it works. So we have soil with microorganisms living on it, and these microorganisms will break down organic matter. And while doing this, they will free electrons. They will be captured, transformed into electricity, to later we can light up different light points that we have in an open area. Apart from this, we will liberate hydrogen ions that, combined with the oxygen from the outside, will create water vapor to partially irrigate the upper layer, the one that we have the plants on top. So overall, compared to traditional landscape, these are the benefits that we will get having the panels, the biological panels. We will be saving around 48% of water, reducing the temperature by 4 degrees, and thus saving 20% in air conditioning expenses to cool down the buildings. Apart from that, we'll be generating electricity, absorbing CO2, and reducing maintenance expenses by 60%. And overall, we will have a return on investment between 5 to 7 years. So it can be placed underground, in roofs, we can walk over them, and also in ceilings. This is an example of how it can be placed. We have here some examples where we place it ground level. We can cover out everything, and depending on the type of species, everything can be covered, and everything is monitorized. We know when the plants need water and fertilizers to add the correct amount, and everything can be seen in an app that we have. Here's a building in Taiwan, a project where we place the panels in all the balconies, and this is the benefits that we will get. These benefits, of course, will be given depending on the project, and it's really personalized. Here are some examples of installations that we've done. Here how it's everything located, but it can be also in softscape as well. Here some other examples where all the light points here are powered by the nature. Here we have more and more and more. And something important I want to show you is this video. It's that we're not competing with solar panels. We can see them placed here at the ceiling, and what we make is green area sufficient. Of course, generating electricity, but not as much as them. And we will be generating also water, compensating heat, and reducing maintenance expenses. Moving on, we have biolumina. Biolumina, it's like the movie Avatar, where we can make the plants glow in the dark. So we'll be focusing in the compound, which is biocompatible, and we can turn on the plants during the night and make them bright. And here how it's look like. During daytime, they look completely normal. And this is what happens when the night comes. And I would like to jump into a video here in our labs, where now the lights will turn off, and you can see eventually how the plants will look like. And even we have a hand touching the plants, so all the light that is coming from the plants, the light that is coming, it's from the plants. Here is an installation that we've done in Riyadh, and overall, apart from doing something fancy, eye-catching, and really distinguishing our projects, we can reduce the amount of light pollution on artificial light ponds. Moving on, we have BioSwitch, which is a more experiential technology. And with this, imagine touching a plant and activating things, such as screens, lights, music, or even water vapor fountains. So everything can be activated, because the plants can capture our signals. If we touch it with a pen, nothing will happen. Or a bird touches it, nothing will happen, just with the touch of our hands. As you can see, we can create some pianos. Here it's an installation that we've done in Dubai, for instance. Activated water vapor fountains. And of course, not only this product, but all of them are tailor-made, adapted to your budget, to your design. And here we jump into the last technology as an anecdote, because this one, it's a lamp. And this lamp is basically using the same technology as the previous one, when we can touch a plant, a living plant, and turn on and turn off the light. Finally, I would like to show you some projects that we've been working on. There are a lot of them who you've already seen throughout the presentation, and it can be placed in different type of projects. It can be parks, it could be, for instance, golf courses, it could be private villas, it can be compounds, it could be offices. So depending on the project that has a green area, we can eventually adapt it. And we have even more and more and more with different technologies, of course, that we'll be applying, even labyrinths. And of course, if you ever want to visit one of them, you're more than welcome to come to Ibiza and sorry, to Barcelona. We have an office in Ibiza as well, and you can see that we have done also different projects all around the world. So I would like to conclude saying that next time that you have a project with green area in it, think about BIOO, and let's do something unique and move forward to the next technological revolution. Thank you very much.